What happened next took 10 seconds. Emma caught his wrist, pivoted her stance, and in one flawless motion flipped him over her shoulder. 6 feet, 180 pounds of swagger hit the linoleum with a thunderous crack. What happens when a school bully lays hands on the quiet girl? Sometimes the quietest person in the room has the loudest story to tell. In just 10 seconds, everything Jake Morrison thought he knew about Emma Rodriguez would shatter. Emma walked through the halls of Lincoln High like a ghost. Head down, earbuds in, cardigan wrapped tight, always moving but never noticed. She had mastered invisibility. It was the only way to survive. But Jake Morrison had other plans. Well, 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 his voice cut through the chatter. Look who decided to show her face today. Emma tightened her grip on her backpack straps and kept walking. Acknowledging him only made things worse. What's wrong? Too good to talk to us? He sneered, sneakers squeaking closer. The hallway slowed. Everyone sensed drama. Emma reached her locker and fumbled with the lock. Jake leaned in, his cologne sharp. You think you're better than everyone else with that whole mysterious act? My cousin from Phoenix told me why you really transferred here. Care to share? The hallway went silent. Emma closed her locker and finally turned. I don't want any trouble. Trouble? Jake smirked, stepping closer. I just want you to tell everyone about Phoenix. About why you left so suddenly. For months, Jake had made her life a nightmare. Books knocked to the ground, cruel posts, whispers in the cafeteria. She had endured it all quietly, documenting every detail, waiting for the day she might need proof. But now he was circling the one secret she couldn't let him weaponize. That secret had teeth. A week earlier, Jake had cornered her after class. You're hiding something, he'd said. People our age are supposed to be excited about senior year. But you? You talk like you're serving time. He wasn't wrong. Emma had spent years training for moments like this. Moments she prayed would never come. Her mother's voice echoed in her head. The best fight is the one you never have to have. But if someone forces your hand, now in front of the lockers with half the school watching, Jake decided to test that boundary. Hey, Phoenix, he called, striding toward her. My cousin says you put 3 football players in the hospital. That true? Gasps rippled. Phones appeared. Emma closed her locker slowly. That's not what happened. Oh, so something did happen, Jake grinned. He stepped so close she had to tilt her head back. Tell us all about it. Or what? Are you gonna put me in the hospital too? Step back, Emma said, calm but sharp. Jake poked her shoulder. Or what? Please, she warned. Step back. Another shove. The crowd hushed. Phones hovered higher. Jake pressed his palm against her shoulder and pushed. That was the line. You have 3 seconds to remove your hand, Emma said, voice cold as steel. Jake smirked. Or what, Phoenix? 2. He shoved harder. The hallway froze. Jake lay flat, staring at the ceiling. Emma stood exactly as before, backpack still on, eyes steady, calm. Then chaos exploded. Did you see that? Someone screamed. Phones recorded from every angle. Jake scrambled up, red-faced and shaken. You're crazy, he spat. I asked you 3 times to step back, Emma said evenly. The crowd's laughter stung worse than the fall. His friends didn't rush to help. They only watched, smirking. Jake took an involuntary step backward when Emma locked eyes with him. Yes, it is over, she said and turned away. By lunch, Lincoln High was buzzing. Emma, who had eaten alone for years, found herself surrounded. Sarah Chen from calculus leaned in. Where did you learn that? My mom put me in martial arts when I was 7. 11 years of training. I never wanted to use it. Marcus, one of Jake's former friends, asked, if you could fight back all along, why let him torment you? Because fighting should always be the last resort. I thought if I stayed invisible, he'd get bored. But when someone puts their hands on you in front of a crowd, that's not bullying anymore. That's abuse. The table went silent. Is that what happened in Phoenix? Sarah asked gently. Emma nodded. 3 seniors cornered me. They didn't want to embarrass me. They wanted to hurt me. I tried everything, reporting them, changing routines, hiding, but they kept coming. So I made sure they couldn't anymore. 1 concussion, 1 broken wrist, 1 dislocated shoulder. It was self-defense. The police cleared me, but the school decided it'd be easier if I left. That's not fair, Sarah said. No, Emma agreed. But sometimes starting over is better than fighting a system that won't change. The story spread like wildfire. Jake, humiliated, disappeared into silence. For the first time, students began questioning the culture of bullying at Lincoln High. By the next week, Jake stood at a school assembly, voice trembling. "I thought being strong meant making people feel small. But real strength is protecting others, not hurting them." From her seat in the back, Emma smiled. For 3 years, she had hidden her strength, hoping never to need it. Now, the quietest girl in the room had become its loudest lesson. What would you have done in Emma's place? Have you ever seen bullying and stayed silent? Sometimes the strongest people aren't the loudest. They're the ones quietly carrying power you can't see, waiting for the moment they have no choice but to use it.